Today we will learn some powerful tricks to control the urge to put things off. Before we do that, let's take a look at another interesting concept that Leo Babauta described in his book, The Little Guide to Unprocrastination. He writes that motivation and procrastination are two forces that pull us in two different directions. There is a constant battle going on inside of us, and the strongest force wins. If our motivation is stronger, then we take action. If the procrastination is stronger, then we put things off and find excuses. So one way to keep procrastination at bay is to boost your motivation on a regular basis. We already covered how to do it, so I won't repeat myself. Make sure you set up your environment so it's motivating, uplifting, and inspiring. This focus on motivation alone solves 95% of troubles with procrastination. But what if it doesn't help? What if you still find yourself putting the dreaded tasks off or trying to ignore them altogether? Here are several strategies that I found extremely effective to overcome procrastination and the paralyzing force of inertia. Strategy number 1. Take the tiniest step. This works especially well with overwhelming tasks. Commit to taking the tiniest step possible. Do the task for 2 minutes. Write one sentence. Just open up a document. These small actions overcome inertia, and once you complete the baby step, you'll be more inclined to continue with the task. If not, take another baby step. Small is better when it comes to getting to completion. It's easier, it's less intimidating. But what's more important, small tasks quickly turn into victories, boosting your confidence and motivating you to move forward. Strategy number 2. Break it down. This works well with tasks that take a lot of time. We find it hard to begin tasks that require tons of energy and a lot of effort to complete. Often what holds us back is a big daunting task, but the same activity can seem a lot more doable when learned to divide huge objectives into 5 or 6 subtasks. Rome wasn't built in a day, and the Romans have never approached it as a single objective. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be today? Be a good project manager. Break down the task, name the steps, and rather than juggling everything at once, make just one thing your success mantra. Smaller tasks mean quicker results, greater satisfaction, and stronger motivation to move forward. Strategy number 3. All or nothing. This strategy comes from Raymond Chandler, a detective fiction writer. Chandler set aside at least 4 hours each day for writing. He didn't force himself to write, but he didn't let himself do anything else. He wouldn't let himself read, write letters, write checks, nothing. He summed up 2 very simple rules. A. You don't have to write. B. You can't do anything else. The rest comes of itself. Officially allow yourself procrastinate on one condition. You can't do anything else. You will soon find yourself moving forward. Strategy number 4. Start in the middle or skip the hard part. This works well with writing. Some projects don't have to be done in a certain order. Since getting started is the hardest part, skip it. Instead, go right for the meat, or tofu if you prefer, and work on the most exciting part first. Having a handle on the most important or gratifying part will keep you hooked onto your project. Then it is always easier to go back to the beginning or complete the rest of the project. Strategy number 5. Visualize the process. Vividly imagine yourself doing the thing you don't want to do. Imagine the steps you'll be taking to complete the task. See yourself getting it done quickly and easily, step by step, without any glitches or snags. Imagine the positive feeling of accomplishment you will have after the task is completed. While visualizing, turn on the upbeat music. 80s music and show tunes are often great pick-me-ups that will give you needed energy to tackle your task. When combined with visualization, they turn into a powerful tool that helps you to take massive action. Every task requires its own approach, so experiment with those strategies and see which ones you like the most. There are no strict rules for overcoming procrastination. You have to find what works best for you and create your own productivity rituals. Today, as you go through your to-do list, test different strategies for beating procrastination. In your journal, write down which one works best for you. Now, I can't believe that this is our last lesson. We've come through a long journey, and I hope you are well on your way to success. I would love to hear about your biggest aha moments, breakthroughs, and achievements. What techniques did you like the most? What have you struggled with? How has your life changed since the beginning of this training? You can describe your experience in your journal or just send me an email. I want to thank you for the time you took to finishing this goal-setting training, for your determination and persistence. Thank you for committing to the course, doing the exercises, and applying everything you have learned. Thank you, and I will see you in other trainings.